Are you wanting to build more self-confidence in yourself? Well, today we're going to be talking about dressing for confidence. And if you stay until the end, I have an extra special point for you then. Now, this was something that came up in my mind, and I am by no means, just to point this out, but by no means a fashion expert, right? I have experience feeling more confident and choosing what I wear, though, in order to feel a higher sense of confidence. Now, I believe, and I've certainly found that actually what you wear, and it's not about trying to impress other people and looking purely for validation from them, because that knocks on the relationship you have with yourself, and that's the one we want to develop first. I'm talking about feeling good in what you're wearing, so therefore you can go out and just feel more charismatic and confident in general. Now, for me personally, I remember as a teenager and then going to university, I was just trying I'd wear these ridiculous things like gold chains and all these things, and wear crazy clothes just because I thought it was fashionable. And actually, I felt quite stupid wearing it. And I lacked confidence as a result, right? Now, you always want to, I believe that I always want to wear something that's comfortable for me, right? I personally feel good in. Whilst it's not about just trying to get something just because that's what people think you should have. Now, when I found that I started going into the workplace more and more professional environments, and I started wearing smart things like shirts, ties, I felt more confident in myself because I was able to feel that confidence within inside myself. Right. And what I learned is what clothes you wear can have an impact on your body language. And I actually asked some experts about this recently on a webinar, that actually you can impact your body language by what you're wearing. And therefore that's going to impact your confidence. So we're going to go through some practical tips. I don't want to overcomplicate this today, so that you can feel more confident in what you're wearing and therefore feel even better. So let's dive into some points. The first one I want to talk about is role modeling. Find someone that you admire who's got a good sense of clothes or something like that, good sense of style, and you like what they wear. And again, it's not about becoming that individual. Have a look at someone else, though, who has good style. Now, I remember looking at things like the TV series Suits. Now, I didn't necessarily have whatever they were paying, $1, $2, $3, $4,000 plus $5,000 for a suit. I did start to buy smarter clothes, though, which made me feel in turn a lot more confident within myself. The second point to remember is make sure it's comfortable to you, that you feel good in what you wear. Now, for me, I wear quite a lot of like smart jumpers, smart long sleeve t-shirts, and that makes me feel good. I'm not someone who likes wearing polo shirts necessarily. I'm someone who likes to feel comfortable in what he's wearing. That can be long sleeves t-shirts, that can be smart jumpers, whatever I feel more confident in. And then the third point to remember is to always compliment yourself. If you're saying, oh, I look rubbish, I look embarrassing, well, that's going to impact on your own psychology and therefore how you act as a result and how people respond to you. If you're giving yourself good internal monologue, like I'm awesome, I look great, well, that's going to impact on you. And if you're struggling with this, well, it's all about rehearsal, saying it again and again and again. Now, here's my bonus point for you, because again, I want to make this a very, very short and simple one. Start hanging out with someone that knows a little bit about fashion, or follow someone on YouTube, right? There's lots of them out there. And when you start looking at them or hanging out with them regularly, that'll start embedding, whatever you listen to regularly will start embedding new beliefs in you. So if you hang out with someone who knows stuff about fashion, they know how to dress with confidence, what's that going to do to you? It's going to rub off on you as well. The same with anything. So that'd be my extra little bit of guidance for you then as well. So this is a very short and simple to the point podcast today. I just want to talk about some practical things that I've done in terms of fashion and what I'm wearing to therefore feel more confident within inside myself. Again, if we want to go through those again, the first thing is picking a role model. Pick someone you admire, you like their style, and how can you have to buy exactly the same clothes, but how can you start replicating what they've got? The second thing is make sure it feels comfortable for you. And then the third thing is compliment yourself consistently. And then, of course, the bonus one I said is hanging out with someone or regularly listening to someone who knows a lot about dressing confidently. So that's what I got for you today. I appreciate you for showing up for yourself. You're going to be a good impact on other people by being the best you. And remember, you are in control of your own self-esteem and confidence.